Back, everyone. I am very sorry for that. We had a random crash. I've never had that happen the way that it just happened before. I've had the stream crash, but I never had it just force close. Sometimes it just prompts me that there was an issue, and it doesn't close until I tell it to close. This one just force shut it down. I don't know what's going on. All my streams
Use
gone.
the force.
Picking back it up in the moment, everyone's freaking out, Tilly, and looking to you and asking you what's going on with, well, I'm gonna get some tense like music, but like everyone's kind of asking you what's going on with the poison.
Rise, damn you.
Jamel has just spoken to Tamal. He tells Tamal, you will check every room in this building. You will lock every door. Every window will be locked. Then every door will be locked. Upstairs, downstairs, the front door, windows too. Make sure nothing and no one can come in or out. Starting with that front door and that back door downstairs. You go address them immediately. Tell a single soul if they come upstairs or they try and jostle with that door, I am dealing with them myself. You understand, Tamal? Tamal says yes, and he leaves the room and goes down to the basement. Tells all the servants and locks the door to the basement. He resurfaces, immediately checks the front door, which all of you are watching. You're like, y'all paying attention. Like Jamandi is like tensely paying attention, like her ears, like her elf ears up sharp, listening for anything in the building.
Why don't we just let Dex check if it's poison?
Didn't DM say that we didn't have any left?
Are you capable of doing that, Warden Dex? Are you capable of investigating if the food is poisoned?
He can do anything.
He sets the tray from he sets the tray from her table from Tilly's table onto the table with everything else. The food has not been come and cleaned away, and well, please, you're free to. And like enemy sends up. That barbarian threw food out of the window just a moment ago. And like, Amiri says, "Hey, lady," and like, I am more than a lady. I am a proper graduate of the Pytech School of Bard and Lyricism. Thank you very much. And like Lindsay said up,
familiar.
As am I. Everybody, Amiri just threw it out, and I can tell you why she threw it out. She threw it out because she was thinking it was poison, and that was what made the most sense to her. Convenient answer. And like, Anime, calm down. We'll investigate the food at your table first. How will that make you feel? And she says, she calms down and, may you proceed, please, Warden Dex.
Yes. As I'm just like rubbing my head and like kind of just ponder the play as I'm casting Detect Poison. That way they see an actual visual of what I'm doing rather than just be like, nope, it's all good.
Yeah.
Go ahead and I cast the spell Detect Poison on said plate of food. And if you don't mind, if I could see what was scooped from the table where I was sitting.
The flakes.
Yes.
And like he grabs like a ring of keys that he has on his belt and like unlocks the thing and then sets the box, but he does not open the box. He sets the box with the flakes there on the table with everybody else, and everyone gets to look at this glowing, faintly glowing, like 7 flakes of crystal. Adina like furrows her brow. Corey, roll me a recall knowledge check if you want to, as well as anybody else who wants to.
Sure.
Hiya!
Roll the metal die. Hiya. The die of mental power.
And I'm going to do some stuff real quick. Who all is rolling for recall knowledge? You gonna roll, Pekro, or no?
Oh god, the DM is doing something. Everybody panic!
All right. Interesting roll for Fekro. I'm looking at the roll for Dex. Thank you.
This is animated right now.
Sorry. She looks at Animede is the first is also going to take a very close inspection, but she stays back far enough that she does not incriminate herself for anything. She looks over and she will make her own recall knowledge check.
Did I detect any poison?
She strongly believes that this must be some. She rolled a crit in that one, so she strongly believes that this is some vile, deeply treasonous poison, some manner of poisonous flake that she has heard of from Tian Sha.
Well,
her
I can
homeland.
assure you it is not this.
And how would you know this? And how can we trust you, truly? Corey, your result in you targeted Animede, by the way. You targeted instead of just a general one. You had her targeted, Corey.
But
well,
she's clearly feeling targeted right now, so it makes sense.
I need to see your roll, and let me open your character sheet and see your value for Arcana. Okay. Corey, you have a notion of what this is? Fekro definitely has a much stronger notion. You don't really know Dex, except for what you know from your vision. And she definitely doesn't know. And Jamandi does not even pretend to attempt to know this. She turns to Julia, and Julia shakes her head, and Adina basically using that secret language they use where they're just kind of checking each other with their eyes. None of them have any expertise in this field, so they're deferring to all of you.
Well, for one, I can advise you that it is not poison, as I cast the detect poison spell.
And of the rest of the foods?
If I can guess, I will do this as well, as I'll expend additional slots, if need be.
The range is 30 feet. You detect whether a creature is venomous or poisonous, or if an object is poisoned or has been poisoned. Certain substances like lead and alcohol are poisons, and so mask the other poisons. You are going to get multiple pings, so because there is alcohol on this table.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Can you expend what's?
So it says I'm targeting an object. I think the range is I can cast it. I don't think it's a AOE spell.
Okay.
So I'm just essentially looking at the object being the food on the plate.
Okay. For that case, then.
But I can expend another spell slot if I need the.
In order to get the strength,
number of types of poisons.
Yeah, the number and types of poisons. What is your highest spell slot? I want to see what's a reasonable spell slot. You don't need to expend a fourth one. A third one would do.
No, it's second heightened should be cast fine.
Second heightened. Okay, cool. You're able to tell that there's no poison in the food that from everyone's table that has been set on this table. Lindsay got up and brought her food as well, and her drinks. There is no poison on the table, save for the way that alcohol normally pings.
Yeah. No. There is no dangerous poison in the food. The only thing I am reading is, now this is a common fact as I'm looking at Animede. Alcohol is a form of sustenance that will cause effects to your body. That is also something I am reading, but there's nothing of poisoning danger to your body. Well, unless you ask a doctor, but that's besides the point. That's me cracking a little joke to ease the tension. Your doctor would say don't drink alcohol too much. But that's for the clerics to decide.
You were detecting nothing
Hey,
more.
what's that supposed to mean?
Wait, is everyone dying if alcohol is bad?
That
Not
is-
right
That
now.
one drinks it every day.
Not now, Tilly.
Please. And like
Okay.
Jamel very, very firmly like taps a foot on the ground and stomps on the ground. I apologize, Magister. Let us stay on the issue and on task. I work with a number of druids as part of the Embeth Rangers. I understand the nature of this spell.
Now the crystal shards themselves, if I may examine them.
Yes. And he like passes it. He passes them, but never moves them off the table. He doesn't want you to take them away from the table.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna.
Corey, you and
give-
Vecro come to the
keep a look.
conclusion that these are magic crystals of some sort, but there's all kinds of magic crystals. You don't know exactly what it is. Vecro, you're the closest to ascertaining what this is after what Dex told you. But like you have no exact conclusion. You don't know for sure, and like you only have like, what Dex is like letting you go off of. But this isn't a crystal that's been enchanted with a spell. This is like an inherently magical crystal, and you know that as well, Corey.
This is a magic crystal.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I love that character.
Just-
Wait, can I add these to my sword?
No, Tilly.
But it's magic and
Not
a
right
crystal.
now.
Oh, Deck.
As I give you like a stern look, not now.
Mondi leans over and whispers something in your ear. I know this is not the time and the place, but you may want to reconsider who you have placed as Magister. You do not instill confidence in moments like this when you need everyone to be self-assured that you know what you're doing and the people within power know what they're doing. Not that this is the hour to discuss things. You also lean to whisper. You will not perhaps have any conclusion what that is, King Corey?
And I have rabbit listening. Rude.
These are crystals, but as far as what they are, how they got here, still need to figure that part out.
And where were they found? Where I was sitting?
Next
Well-
to the fruit plate tray thing.
Well, hold. Julia, can you confirm? You said that you noticed that no one else. You seem to be rather observant. Can anyone else confirm with Julia that that is in fact where Dex was sitting? And Julia nods, turns to Jamandi, and Jamandi nods. Adina's not quite as observant as the other two, not with the like memory they have. Corey, you were looking straight past them to the back of Fekro, and you were definitely saw Dex sitting in that seat. That turns into a murder mystery. Not what I planned for today.
Right.
I think I would know where Dex is sitting.
As I'm examining the crystals, I look towards my crystal in my chest, and then I rub my head where like the clear giant crack is on my skull. I believe I know what this is, and I apologize for the great panic I have caused. As I like gesture to the crystals and kind of like point to my own in my chest. I believe it was something that may have came off of me when I had, well, no really soft way of putting it, slammed my head into the table abruptly.
We all did notice that. Is it perhaps not the result of someone casting a spell in this room? Dex, were you
No.
perhaps assaulted by some subtle magics?
No, it was something a little more simpler. It was in my own mind at the time, and something jerked my body awake, so it was just sudden reaction.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't know how to take
You're
this.
made of crystal?
As I like looking at my crystal, I'm like, most likely I may have chipped it, or it may have come off of my skull, but one way or another, it most definitely was something from me, and I do apologize for the great concern I am causing.
Are you?
Hey, you give that back. That's his body.
If you
Really? Get it
attest,
later.
if you attest that this is in fact from your body, Warden Dex, I will of course give it back. all of us may plainly see, and may I perhaps peel back these vines, sir?
Yes, as I opened up my chest.
He stands to the side. All
As
of
this
us
crystal's
plainly
been
see
damaged many times.
this crystal is the life source of Dex Weaver, known and a testified trustworthy individual within the kingdom of Dworodelf. He has never once lied that this crystal is his life source. If perhaps the rest of your body or the interior of your skeleton is made of that would be rather convenient, wouldn't it be? Can you shut up, lady? Is what you need to hear back from Lindsay.
I love him.
No,
Yeah, we were talking,
Lindsay,
sure.
Lindsay speaks up. Can you shut up, lady? And like, why never? We both come from Pytax. I know how hard it is to get in that school. It's not impressive you graduated. Can you please be quiet for 5 minutes while we gather information?
I look to Lindsay. Thank you.
Jamel kind of scratches the back of his neck because that's not how he wanted to speak to Animaid. If you attest that these are in fact, are you in fact filled with crystals? These are from your skeleton. He is now asking you a direct question. Are you made of crystals? You now have to attempt to lie to him.
Now, this is the part where I was working in my head. Because I'm not necessarily lying to him, but I am going to state that the crystals did come from me because they came from my hands.
I'll give you a +4.
So I'm not necessarily lying to him. I am stating that as plain as the facts are, that the crystals did come from me, and I do have crystals that are strewn throughout my body, but primarily they sit in my chest.
Understood. Go ahead and roll me your deception against his, the lie against him, basically.
Tilly's all in her mind like, oh,
My gem.
Where is that located?
completely forgetting about the heart crystal for a second.
Or you know
Deception
that
here.
Dex has never once mentioned being made of crystal, and you've seen him blown open several times.
You've seen me fall to bits and bobs.
You've seen his bones broken open before, in fact.
Lego crumble.
Like a crumble cookie.
Whatever he says here, you know to be an exacting lie. Failure by 5. You want to? Did you spend a hero
You
point?
said you said I had a plus, right?
You had a +4. Do you want to spend a hero point?
If someone would like to ponder a hero point in my direction, I believe I am out. Unless I missed the one from the start of our session.
Let me see how much. How many have you spent so far?
I spent one in the dream, and then one from to add a +4.
So you should have had a +1 from the beginning of the session.
Okay. So then albeit now is 0.
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay. So in that case, seeing as that should have been, you should have added a 4 because of the circumstance, and then another 4 from your hero. That is a +8, so you had a 29. You managed to convince Jamel. So at a 29, let me see if anyone else at their perception DC believes that. Jamandi is in no way convinced that you're telling the truth, and looks at Jolia and looks at Adina.
I will speak to her and give her more details later, once once the situation is calmed.
So do I believe Dex or?
No, you know Dex is telling a lie. Like regardless of what you roll, you know he's telling a lie because you've seen him broken open and know what the inside of his skeleton looks like.
Oh, gotcha.
Then I'm almost like a terrible liar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is me successfully bluffing my way through a situation.
Everyone else believes this except for y'all's party.
Is it possible for me to ascertain somehow via check, like, if Dex is like intentionally lying, or like is something like he truly believes?
Target him and click sense motive. Depending on how well you sense motive, or you crit that bad boy. Oh, you succeed, but you didn't crit. Dex isn't being honest, but he means well. Like there's no malintent in this.
My intent is to help the situation, not essentially hurt it.
He isn't the interesting part that you can tell he's not lying about is he's not lying that they actually came from them. The crystals came from him.
So he's lying, or he's accurate that they came from him, but they're not a part of him like he's asserting.
Yeah.
Correct.
And he is intentionally lying about that from what I can tell.
Yes. Jamani knows and leans over. I have no easy way to say this, Corey. I suspect you may have another spy in your midst.
Oh no.
Tilly's confused as all get out because she's like,
I'm not as slippery as the other one. Please don't mark me a traitor.
why is everyone freaking out?
Tilly, you were the first to notice. Tilly, you were the first to notice. Mel kind of turns to you. You said that you detected a magic. Specifically, you said magic, not poison. And I apologize for spinning this room into a frustration. Any kind of threat. This food is not magical, and I have heard of magic food before. It's alchemical in nature, and it can also be enchanted. She said you detected magic. Do you detect the exact same manner of magic from these crystals?
Can I see the crystals?
He will place them on the table in clear view of everyone close to you, but he's not expecting you to open the case. It's in glass. It's in a glass box.
Well,
The whole room is hanging on you.
that there's some magic crystals, alright. I guess.
Is this the exact same magic that you detected before, Magister Tilly?
I look at Dex.
Yes.
Well, I guess because they broke off, they're not as connected to you anymore. But, I don't like you hurting yourself.
He rolls his eye. Jamel is the first time he has actually been disrespectful to any of you because he's frustrated, but he rolls his eyes in a very disrespectful gesture that only the half of the room, like Amiri, Lindsay, Dex, and you, Tilly can see, and he is very frustrated. You can see him tensing. He is very frustrated. He just wants a direct answer to his question.
Oh, there you go. I was like, why am I so small?
If it helps, just from a cursory glance from where I'm at, it appears those crystals are magic, but not like enchanted. They're inherently magical. I don't know if that helps in any way.
Thank you, Viceroy. It does help. That informs us that this was not a tool created. This is something of an actual natural, which may be naturally bad, may be naturally helpful, but Dex here affirms. And Tilly, you said that you recently detected this magic, and if it's timed at the same moment that he did hit his head, and we all affirm that, and these are shards from you, it is very clearly possible that they are. He turns to the Magister. Is it possible that they would ping to you as separate suddenly, Magister Tilly?
Well, yes. And this table's wood, right? So it's not the table. Unless the plate is made of crystal and he chipped the plate or something.
No, these are common pewter plates. King Corey, I heard that you were building a magic academy. I heard that you were also capable of magic yourself. Your Magister is, of course, testimony will be accepted. You are clear to confirm to me that this is you trust her testimony. You are also capable in magic. I presume. Do you believe it was just simply part of?
Listen, I know I'm not seeming a little very significantly trustworthy with the parent not being able to figure this out. This is really weird. Okay, this magic I'm just is not familiar. I took down Tartuccio. He was a jerk. and I saved people from demons and stuff. But this is weird stuff. This is weird. And forgive me for caring about my partner here, the one who saves everyone and hurting himself. I do tend to prioritize him, so but these are very strong magic is all.
Apologize, Magister Tilly. I understand that you would prioritize the well-being of your friend. I have to prioritize the well-being of everyone here. This is strong magic, which may be, of course, why you are such a strong druid. If everyone is okay and Anamede goes to speak up, and Adina turns to her and realizes she will not be able to stop Anamede, and says, how do we know that the entire kingdom is not conspiring? This entire kingdom is not conspiring to. And Jamel holds one finger up and says, "Please be quiet, Anamede." And she says, "I will have this to say in my report." Very well. I have done my best to be respectful to you this entire night, and I am even meaning you well, even if you do not believe me. I am not particularly concerned with your ego right now as I am concerned with your safety. One of them is critical and one of them is not. It does not make sense for a plot against us to be exposed by the very people who plot against us. This Magister, and if the rest of this kingdom were working together, the Magister is left out, the Magister has spoiled their plan. And that they would be rather fool spies indeed. But seeing as though they understand the treachery of spies themselves, I find that flawed. Jamandi, you run a kingdom and deal with many threats on your life daily. What do you say regarding these crystals? Jamandi turns to King Corey and she looks at you and she just wants one look of, do I speak up or not? Would you rather deal with this privately or not? You have about half a second to give her a yes or no. Or private or public.
Gonna look like a little bit frustrated with like the stalemate going on. Say, out in the open. Let's go for it.
Oh shit.
She stands up and Giovanni says, he is lying to you. I am trained in the detection of lies, and I am rather trained as an individual and an interrogator. The warden is lying, and he is lying to all of us. Those crystals are not part of him. Jamel takes the box and sets it and slides it down the table for Jamani to hold. He backs up from you, Dex. And the whole room is staring at you down, Dex. Do you have any idea what those crystals are, Jamandi? He turns to Corey. I believe in the testimony of the Magister. He is not lying. They are rather extremely powerful crystals. I have no understanding, for this is not my expertise. They are some form of arcane magic bound to a crystal, naturally existing, for the crystal is magical of its own accord. Do you corroborate, Corey?
I do, yes.
Very well. They have had spies in their midst, yes, and perhaps they have another one.
What is that rude?
Dex is no spy.
I understand the weight of such a realization, Becro. I understand you're rather close with him. I have seen this relationship by firsthand. It is difficult when you are as close to the situation to be objective. Permit yourself to reevaluate some things that you know about your friend.
And you hardly know us at all. I've known this man, Skeleton. Question mark?
Yeah.
Since very shortly after he awoken. So I think I would know best if he was a spy or not. I can attest he is not.
She knows that you're telling the truth too, and that something's off. Then we follow your lead, Fekro. Your friend wasn't compromised when you slew the Dragon Otari, which is why I sent you the invitation. I trust in your record. You did save me from the assault from the Black Tier Cutthroats. I trust that as well. It does not make sense for someone. You also have conspired to capture Silent, and have exposed Silent's directory, and have worked to heal your kingdom. And as recently, I have heard news that 200 individuals were freed, and several of them have returned to my kingdom, the families who were desperately searching for them. Young souls and young adult. And this was done no less by Corey, by Corey's own warden, Dex Weaver, and Jathel. I believe if he were compromised, it would have been recently.
But he saved people.
Fair enough. You are the most close to this, and therefore, if you are actually analytical, Vecro, capable of objectively giving us an answer, what do you say these crystals are? She slides the crystals to you, specifically stopping at your right hand and where Julia's hand meet. No further, so Dex does not grab them. Right about there, yeah. Julia rests her hand on it as well as you resting your hand on it. She doesn't want you to remove this from the table. The Magister does not know what these are. Perhaps you do. That would be a long shot, but...
I'll take a closer inspection at them then.
You pull out your equipment, your hearing goggles, your like magnifying glass goggles.
Is he going to listen to the crystals?
Detective Ficker on the job.
Yeah.
What is the resonance frequency of these crystals, Dex?
Roll
I'll
me
take
roll me an Arcana
I'll
check.
take a Arcana check. Okay.
I tend to vibrate a lot.
You want it to be private or out in the open?
Out in the open.
Okay.
We're not hiding
gonna hear
anything from
from
anybody else today. This is a funny encounter.
No.
This is not what I expected for this.
I was expecting
Don't worry,
you on a
Dex.
trip.
I'll defend you even if you're lying to everyone else.
It's like I'm not doing it in a mean way. I'm trying to lie to help people.
Taylor Jamani doesn't know that.
Then alright, the one time I lie, and it's just like, that's bullshit. It's like, what? What do you mean?
Yikes.
You're a hero point off from a success. Would you like to spend one?
He already did.
I'm +8.
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh, if they'd want to sit down, we would just do a little skip over.
You know that this is a crystal, and you know what Dex has told you, and you can share any piece of info that you would like, but you don't know for yourself what this is.
Mm-hmm.
You can also make an Arcana check, Tilly, if you'd like, to figure out what this is from a distance.
Okay, I'll make it work. I'm gonna check.
Can Corey do one?
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check too, as you're like staring at this distance. Yeah, I'll give you all. This is the last one for the group. Even the only other person
my
who could
gosh.
possibly, she jumps up on the table and like everyone kind of reacts. Sorry guys, I just don't have a good angle to see. Bear with me. Like, and she's like, don't attack me, don't stab me to death. And she's like, she looks from a distance and like holds her hands up the whole time she's looking and peers in. And
My foundry's being weird.
okay,
It was a full white page and now it's full, but hold on, let me just go back to the... Oh,
I thought Lindsay
Okay,
would have more
let me
arcane,
just
but I
log in
guess
again.
she is a bard.
she's a bard.
There we go.
Or you are completely certain of what this is and actually is very much disturbing to you.
Nope, that's not good.
There is only in your mind one reported incident of this. And give me a second. I need to look up what knowledge the dwarves exactly have on this.
You get the lore.
Voodoo bones.
Ah!
Zavons.
Me as a player is having flashbacks to a prior campaign.
I have a full black. It keeps loading full black.
Well, you gotta let it wait
takes some.
for a
You gotta
bit.
let it wait. Like you still have a menu on the back, but it's loading in. It takes some time.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah, but
time you've been refreshing, you've been starting it over.
No, but like the screen stops loading and like it just stays that way.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna show the little like loading bar on the top left of your
Yeah, it's
browser.
not.
It's gonna be the server itself loading you in. Patience, as one monk would say. Young Padawan.
Okay.
You just see me pulling out various testing equipment. At one point, I pull out a small metal rod and I tap it against one of the crystals, listening for a frequency.
Becker's doing all this like empirical testing. Corey's just over there watching when the realization hits. Oh, no.
Corey's like, I'm gonna eyeball it. There it is.
You know that the worst thing that he could possibly do is cause any kind of resonance in the crystal, Corey.
Oh dear. Something that was a joke has now been something that's been made bad.
He's tapped it once, and about that is when you tell him to stop.
Okay, now it's pulled up.
See? Time.
Listen, that's a very long time. Okay,
The only thing that even comparably because it's related, because you have a theory that you've been working on, but it's a very personal one, and it's a theory you've been working as a side, not a main thing, Corey. You've been working on it for one special friend, one friend you haven't seen in a while, and only recently saw, Blinkrick. You have a very, very loose theory that time and space are related, because you know the onboard clock is a clock and teleports him through space, and you have a very loose theory, Corey, as a dwarf, that time is related to space, and you have heard of time mages. That is temporal magic, and you know it is. You have heard, like, our Alkenstar is trapped between two grand and powerful mages, Nex and Geb, and you have seen time magic, and it is extremely dangerous.
Oh, at least when I tell my story to Corey, at least he'll be able to understand it.
Like time, you know that the time magic, the mark left by practicing any magic is obvious but not indelible. Time magic, with other disciplines like pyromancy bears scorch marks, an archdruid begins to resemble plants, or like Dex does. A reanimator never quite covers up the stench of death, like what happens in Gex or Geb, because Geb is a necromancer. Time magic is not less obvious, but it's hard to notice. People who
Can I use a hero point?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Maybe I can roll. Alright, I've rolled.
I hit the wall and just flew right back.
Okay, you're just short of this, but you can testify to Corey, since Corey's like
Corey's on the case.
time magic is related to people suddenly getting experiences that they should not have. It makes the exercise of the power ties into the an equilibrium of like experience. Like there's no cause and effect on why people learn this power. There's no linear cause and effect. Suddenly, anachronistic thoughts echo into the mage's life. They give them a non-linear perspective of time. And sometimes it can be very alien, mind-breaking, or it can be like they suddenly develop a lot of experience not related to even what they're researching. You do know there is a mage that from Geb who supposedly erased himself from existence. Messing around with this. And the first time you tap, that is enough for you. You tell Fekro, or I will tell you, the first thing that comes to your mind is for Fekro to stop immediately.
Fekro, hand me that.
Am I cooked?
Is he cooked, chat?
We'll see.
I hope not.
Are you the time mage that got lost?
Amazing if that would be the case.
Does Fekro hand it over?
Yeah, I said so.
Okay, it's now in your ballpark. She never lets go of it. Like you wait as like all the crystals are removed, like the box is closed and sealed up, and Jolia never lets go of it. She grasps it, slides it across the table to the corner where Jolia, Jamandi, and you are. right there. Yeah.
Dex, Corey says, like staring like directly at him.
Yes.
Where in the God's name did you manage to get these?
Well, if this was going to be something I was going to discuss with you later, but it is seems to be becoming a public matter very quickly.
And I implore you to be honest this time, Corey says very sternly.
I was being honest, just not as honest as people would like me to be. So,
Corey
But I
furrows
will-
his brow heavily.
what I will say is that okay, hold on. This sounds ominous coming from it. This body is not mine, probably, maybe.
Giovanni can detect even
What?
passively that there's confusion on this. Lindsay, as much as she's want to not do this to a friend, and like she feels like this is very tacky, she holds the book up and opens it, and it floats, and she starts her autoquill and just listens very intently, and she kind of sits at the edge of this bench, just kind of looking at you like while the autoquill goes.
Yeah. So the crystal in my heart, that is my chest. I have been recently having flashbacks and memories of of my past, or at least what I had believed was my past. But I might have been someone else before I was Dex. People who are more versed with history, maybe you might know the name Asarak or Asarak.
Should we all roll a recall knowledge?
Yeah, all of you should, and Lindsay will have a +10, as will the other bard.
Azarok, like the motherboard manufacturer?
Good company. No, not them.
But, my god, these really are magic stones.
You know the prices of these things right now? Crazy. So much for pieces.
Roll credits.
Plus 15. Okay. Plus 40. Lindy knows. Let's see if the other bard knows. Enemy does not. The enemy does not at all. She critically fails.
I love this. She's so
And-
rude, but now that when she wants to like sass back, she's like, damn it, I don't know the info.
And we're just waiting for everyone to roll.
The know-it-all, in fact,
Interesting.
knows nothing.
Yamandi is the other person who knows at this table. Let's see here. Yamandi, in fact, knows very well, even better than Lindsay does.
Oh.
She's a fighter.
Who else rolled? You rolling, Corey? Anyone else rolling?
I rolled at the beginning.
Okay.
I rolled.
Get rock, melt rock, rock melt in the
God,
pot.
DM, pay
Turns rock to
attention.
crystal.
Jeez.
Corey, you think that Asarak is that sounds like a demon's name to you? Like that's what you're guessing?
Oh god.
Fekro, you also think that Asarak
Our
sounds.
common name is not our common name's not so common
Isn't that
nowadays.
some kind of dwarven
It's a
mining
demon.
company?
Yeah.
They're all like, that's why he hangs out with the bunny.
Yeah, Fekro thinks it's a Dwarven mining company. Corey takes offense and like, no, it's a demon's name, and like
Clearly a goblin mining company.
she rests a hand on your shoulder and like, I understand what it is, and like Lindsay sits forward and she says, yeah, but why do you want to know about him? That was like 3,000 years ago, around the time when the whole Adonica thing happened.
3,000? God, how long have I been Bones? Ugh.
I think Bones
Outside of it.
decayed before that, Fekro, or the Dex. I think Bones like disintegrate into dust, if not cared for before that happens.
Man, how long have I been
There's
around then?
Well, it depends on if you're an elf.
What? Elven bones take longer to decay? Question mark.
Like,
What?
They live
Yeah,
forever.
Years.
not forever, Tilly. Like, and like, Jathel is not here, but Jamandi says we don't live forever. Like, even being a half elf, I know that much.
Well, yeah, but I live to 630, so yeah.
The reason why I bring up the name
At most, they live about
is
1,000 years.
That's forever for me.
since Jamandi, you seem to understand. Do you happen to know the history of maybe an event called the Mother's Bow? Since you seem to know the history of the creature.
What did Tilly roll, if I may ask?
Tilly, you rolled a. You didn't roll a 35, which is what you needed to roll.
Okay.
You rolled a 28, so you didn't crit fail. You just failed.
Okay. Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Dex. Like is what Jamandi says. All I know is that Lord Asarak was a well-known druid. There was a druid order that spanned most of the
Green Faith.
yeah. Well, no, it was actually strangely not part of the Green Faith.
Oh.
They occupied well. Actually, I know from records from Kyonin, they were extremely hostile. They were of an order. They were of the Order of the Worlds. Yes, thank you. I forgot the name from my study. They, the druids
The
basically.
Green Faith, I think it was called, not the Green Order.
Yeah. They weren't part of the Green Faith, Dex. The Asarak basically was this druid. He's not wrong. There's records of one of their orders. What was his name? There were three of the druids, and she mentions Cormain. Yeah, that
Yeah, I was
one.
gonna say like Corvain.
That one led an army. He was actually present the day that Kyonin arrived. He lost a fight. It was really weird. Like no one had. Like the elves recorded. It's somewhere in their recorded history, and like Cormain was laying in waiting when the gate arrived, but no one knew that the gate was supposed to open. The record keepers in Kyonin knew this very well. It's not private history, but it's ancient history. It's recorded the first victory, and therefore the recorded justice of their cause. The elves believed that they were needed on this land. They drove back Cormain in a great flash of light, and his armies were nothing.
Wait, so these druids were elves?
No.
No. The elves came to the portal, and the druid was waiting for them. Druids and his army.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good to hear. And I can now confirm what had happened when I was gone. Sly little bastard! I knew he was going to try something. So, before I had slammed my head, I was having another vision of my past. Although it went from a vision to then me being there.
She holds up her hand.
Sounds crazy.
Dex, you never left the room.
No,
Julia?
but I left my body.
Jolia looks. His eyes went out. What does that mean? I don't know. Like his eyes went out and he lost tension in his body.
Yeah, his eyes just stopped for about 2 minutes.
And like Julia kind of like looks at Giovanni and shrugs. I don't really know what that means. I don't know the significance. I don't know if we can trust them.
I did not know it either until I had found out that I was there. And I mean that very literally. This is not a lie. I was there in that moment. No longer looking at a memory.
So it wasn't a nap.
What?
Okay. You were taking a nap.
I would only had hope I had what I was, but no.
Are you insinuating that you were present with a Cormain at some moment?
Yes. At least that this body has, or the past that I thought was my own, but I might be just something else.
Or someone else?
That
Care
yes.
to finish the thought, Dex? Because you and I both know the story very well, and so does Lindsay. And like Lindsay kind of isn't connecting the final dot, and Jamani is.
You mean the time magician?
So what? She's not
And the
entirely
time
wrong.
guy.
Cormain is actually
right.
Cormain is actually someone that unfortunately, because she's a dragon and have a few of her memories, he actually knows about.
In a way, yes, but that wasn't really the case in that moment. So, I was being pressed for answers of why I was where I was, because apparently I had shoved out Acerect from his body, even though I think that we're not one in the same, but perhaps inhabiting the same body because of this crystal. And like that like makes me think to like myself, like, am I the crystal? And the body is just a vessel? Maybe.
None of us know
hell?
what the mother's bow is, Dex. Could you expand on that for us?
Yes. The mother's bows, from what I've learned and accumulated from my memories, is that it was a form of ritual to help banish and seal the gate that the First World used to come here.
She looks at the other three of her sisters who are the other two of her Eldori sisters who are human, but she is not. And like Jamani's the only person with a vested stake in this. Jamani is half elf. Continue.
So he essentially wanted information of where I was from if I was not Acerect in that moment. And the stranger part of this is I had pulled out a map from my pocket that was from, as I like point to the like I tap the table in this moment of time. And he seemed to have taken great interest in it. Luckily, I was able to burn the map before he had pushed me away, but it seemed that he already had learned enough information. But thankfully, it was not useful in this situation, since it seems to not have affected too much.
The only person I need to make a roll right now, because you should have a conclusion that you suddenly make. I need you to roll me a society roll, Dex. Roll call knowledge.
Bum, 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 bum.
I need you to hit a 28 or higher.
From society?
Oh,
That ain't
you
happening.
actually can't. You can't. You can't.
I'm like, that ain't happening. Not unless I get a net 20, but that ain't happening.
Dex.
Yeah, you can fish for the 20.
Right?
Yeah,
fish for the 20, I
fish
guess.
for the 20. Fish for the 20. You did it before for this.
With a
memory
hero
thing.
point?
No,
You
we got
got-
a hero
with a
point.
hero, you ain't got no more hero points, so you get re-roll. So fish for the 20.
Nope, 11.
Can I throw 'em
Nope.
General last 10.
Dex,
I sound like Doc from Back to the Future right now. It's
You
like,
have-
I didn't change anything. I hope I didn't.
you have no confirmed way to, but like, you have no way to confirm it. But you remember him talking about how his crystal was the time crystal. And Dex, you have no way to confirm it, but there's a question in your mind because you never studied this part of history. Would Jamani be telling you that Cormain attacked Keonan in the timeline that you came from? Has something shifted about the world that you're in currently is a thought that occurs to you. But no one else would be
Right.
able to confirm it because you are the only person who has experienced this.
Yeah. Huh.
Graceful.
Yeah, and as I had burned the map away, he seemed to have was trying to shunt me, and so I went to grab his crystal as well. And I like gestured to the box. That seems to be what was left on my hand when I had done so.
What is your crystal then?
Something I did not wish to know until I had learned it. It is referred to as the Banishing Crystal, which I guess explains why I was able to do what I've done to some of the creatures we've come across, and why the old Beldam does not seem to like the crystal. Makes a lot more sense now, actually.
Huh. I always felt odd around your group, but I had never. Are you
Sense of
insinuating,
unease.
Dex? And like Jamani puts a lot of things together in this moment, and one of the things she puts together is that she has never been physically touched you. She stands up and she does not approach you, but she says, "Are you insinuating that that crystal, provided you tap into its power or whatever, is capable of banishing anything that belongs to the first world, in any loose sense, back to the first world?"
From what I've seen, that may be the possibility. That's why.
Am I
that's
not
why
from
I-
the first world?
No, you're not.
Dragon? No,
You're a dragon. You're not from
The dragon?
first
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the dragon's not from the
world.
first
Yeah,
world?
no, dragons aren't from the first world. They're from the Grillarian.
Ah. Good enough, good enough. Yes.
Dragons are not fey in
Julie's,
nature.
Julie's sitting in the ribcage, accidentally taps crystal, gone. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
and she's gone.
Yeah, she got really
Too
excited
dim.
there
It's
for-
like, is this
for-
thing on?
It's like, am I about to get dusted?
Thanos.
Thanos.
Jamani
Nice.
pulls out a necklace, which is something very special to her.
I would not do what I think you are going to do.
I am not as sentimental as you might think, Jax. I need to confirm a
Well.
suspicion.
If you insist.
Corey, can you please open the box?
Very accurate.
Corey obliges.
This, of course, is known only to my Eldori sisters. I apologize that I have not been often fond of the term. We are not sisters. We were not born together. I do not believe it is an apt descriptor. But in this moment, I understand
Already.
the bond of connection that we are able to trust ourselves in tense moments. Correct, Eldori sisters? And they nod. You know that I have told you and you alone, for my condition which I was raised, of my fate and of my life and of the difficulties of being born as a half-elf. This is a gift from my mother, passed down from generations upon generations, and supposedly from the founder of Kionan. It
Question,
is
she gonna
indeed.
tap into the time crystal or my banishing crystal?
It is indeed from the first world. And she lowers it into the box and lets it tap, and there's a slight disturbance in the room of like it kind of resonates, Corey, and your first instinct is she needs to pull it out of the box now. Like the room begins to reverberate.
Oh dear. I thought she was gonna tap it against the banishing crystal. This one has more unforeseen situations.
Yeah, she looks to you, Corey, and like she's waiting for you to respond. Like it, just the room is reverberating.
Trying to think. I'm actually a little stumped.
I wonder
Alright.
if she should take the thing out of the box at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully she doesn't lose an arm like I did.
She lifts it up out of the box, and like it's humming a little oddly. She's strange. She hands it to Jolia, and you may close the box now, Corey.
Okay.
It looks older. It looks like it has been tarnished with age and has not been polished in some time now. Like in front of all your eyes, it looks tarnished now.
Hmm.
Like it's
Julia?
aging before our eyes.
Yeah, Julia.
It's begging you to polish it.
Julia, I entrust this with you. Do not let it touch you. Sister? You are human, and I know this, Julia. Your sister, of course, being a twin with you and born from a different mother, is... You don't need to tell everything. Half elf. Yes, but Julia, you are not. Not in any way. She hands her the chain. Do not touch it, but pendulum it into his crystal and have it touch the crystal. It's
I
charged
just
now.
aged in dust. Mad about
Great, I can be the only sister.
Yeah,
Ah.
two things are gonna be like she steps back and walks over to you and she says, "Are you going to stop me?"
Nope, but I would probably space others away. I don't know what would happen.
Lindsay jumps
Last
down
time-
and jumps across and next to Amir.
Last time this happened, I flew through darkness and it was exhausting.
Wait, what are you doing?
You know
I'm
that this is
saying-
going to have some strong reaction. Feck, or are you moving?
No. I'm sticking next to Dex.
I open up like the vines to part for the crystal.
She pendulums it back, and like as she steps back, she says, "Actually, wise of you. Be careful how you toss it, Julia." Julia steps 2 more steps back, and pendulums it forward, and it flies straight to your crystal. You and Dex, you Dex and you Feck are the only people who experience this. Fekro, for a moment you collapse on the ground, and Dex, your eyes go stock still and your hands to your sides, and your light of your eyes go out. For 2 minutes they freak out about what to do, but the amulet disappears in the air. For a moment, we're going to go to a different map screen.
Oh. We're traveling through time! Oh, kind of fitting in the transition.
You're actually going to be stuck in this transition in the screen.
Oh dear. Oh god, here we go again. Floating through space.
You fly a little bit until you land in the moment you flop down to the ground next to a mother holding her daughter, 2 of her children in her arms. It feels like you fly out of the amulet. The amulet is on her neck.
Oh.
She freaks out. She says something in ancient Elven. Her husband like pulls a sword out to you and like you guys stand up, kind of like hands held, hands raised. And you have nothing. Like you have only the things that went with you.
Yeah.
And there is someone poised, speaking in ancient Taldane. Like the crowd is nervous, and you can hear from the distance Cormaine speaking. Dex,
That son of a bitch.
you have one option. You filthy races of that first world. Step back beneath that gate, turn your tail and run, for it is your nature, or die. In ancient Elven, you hear you see an individual.
Am I in Astaroth's body again, or am I the skeletal form?
You're the skeletal form.
Oh, this is gonna piss him off. What have you done to his body? Nothing. Yet.
Like the elves know, and you hear them speak for a bit until like she casts a spell, and he like tenses up. He holds a hand for the rest of his armies to halt, and she speaks in Taldane as well. I am Talandia Edasaril. Or no, sorry. Not that's I'm getting the wrong information. That's my bad. That's the modern queen.
He's like, sorry. I introduced myself incorrectly.
Damn, Fecker,
What's
we about to fight time bullies?
I
So
am.
that was that name's classified. I'm sorry.
Did I miss something? Am I in this instance too? Thought I just passed out.
I am Melamora Adasaril.
Yeah.
Nope.
Melamora Adasaril, queen of my people. We mean you no harm. We are fleeing from the demon Tree Raiser. Please, you cannot send us back through that portal, and we must close it now, or he returns.
Oh my god, I've heard that name so many times.
He stamps his staff down to the ground. He says, "Go back to the Razor then, and be cut apart, because you will be cut apart here as well. Perhaps you have a chance, but you have no chance here, elf. You are being unreasonable. Please, you are a druid. You keep the peace, and I am keeping the peace." Asarak, and someone steps forward. They actually haven't seen you yet, and like the people are freaking out. There's a husband like with a knife to you, Dex.
Yeah.
But,
Human or elven?
There's an elven husband. Like these are all
Okay.
elves who are who are seeking refuge behind Queen Talandra, or Queen Melamora. Asarak, it is your power, of course. Banish these who do not wish to leave, and summon your power. As you wish.
So to answer the question for Vecro, is he here with me or is it just me here?
Thekro is here with you. He is seeing all this with
Sick.
you, and he sees a lizard person that looks nothing like you. He's in red skinned.
Then I have a question. Since I can speak Elven, do I have any inkling what they're saying in Ancient Elven?
They're all concerned. They're worried. Well, what will Queen Adasaril do? Like we have no hope. We cannot return. Like please, please. What do they say? What are they saying, Queen? Please speak to us. And like she hasn't returned to her people yet. A few of them are demanding, please, we must close the gate now. Like, and she's commanding them to hold. Asarak? Yes.
We need to stop this right now.
Your crystal is your purpose. It is one with you. Command them to leave, for they seem to be hesitating. Zolgak, as soon as they are gone, Zolgak of the West, you seal the gate, as all gates shall be sealed forever and never again opened, and your people will belong where they belong.
Vecro?
As Asarak begins, like with his long white horns, which poke back to a back, and his red, almost crimson scales, he begins making a gesture, and there is a notion in your mind, Dex, that there is probably one solution to this, and I need you to roll me a d20 to see if you roll above a certain number to see if you come to this conclusion.
I may have come
Oh,
to the
dear
conclusion, but
God.
I'll go ahead and roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, pause before you roll. I want to hear if you've already come to it, because if you have, I'm gonna give you a hero point.
Taking him out. I was gonna shove him through the portal.
Not quite, but this is really interesting. This is really interesting. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna save another 200 people.
Roll me a d20, bud.
Just flat right or?
Yeah, flat d20.
And when you're
That's 20.
saying,
You know that the exact thing that you can do is follow his motions exactly, because he's going to summon the power of the crystal. You have the crystal as well, and you don't know what this is going to do, but if you copy him motion for motion, maybe you control his crystal, maybe you control your crystal, but both of them are supposedly banishment crystals, and both of them control the power.
Oh, that works too. I thought it was specifically for.
You hear an ancient elven. What are you doing, undead? Please.
Just
Like,
like,
stand down. I mean, he motions to I don't know where you came from, but return, please. Like, we are surrounded on all sides. Are you a trap of the demon tree raiser? And like, he's freaking out.
I'll speak to them in Elven. I don't know how well they're gonna understand me, but I'll say, "We come to help. Trust us."
For I, Believe me, for I am Dex Weaver. So I'm just gonna start
you gonna
mimicking
say
his
that or you
motions.
gonna say that?
Yes, yes, I am. I'm making a cement in history. Let's go.
I'll translate in Elven.
Okay, so like shit's gonna get mistranslated because you're basically speaking like,
Nope.
you know, this is the equivalent of a kid from New York's like, hey, yo, what's up, man? Like talking to a person who's speaking like old
It's like
English.
fear not. I'm here to help, for I am Dex Weaver.
You're speaking to a guy who S's are F's in ye olde English, and like and I's and J's are the same thing and shit, and he
Wait to see how this
like,
turns out.
he nods like Dex, and he looks to you, Fekro.
He's like, what did that guy just say? I don't know.
Like he looks to you like he knows that this one is Dex, and he looks to you, Fekro. You saying anything to him or not?
I am Pekra.
And he nods and like he basically gestures and like he like stands back with like covering his wife and his two baby children, and like gestures that you do something like basically like he pockets his knife and like gestures, and he's trying to protect his wife from both the gate and everything. Asarak is already 3 motions ahead of you, and you're having to catch up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start mimicking his motions.
Yeah, as you begin to catch up and notice you see one of them. Zolgek, something's wrong. I detect something in the air. They have a powerful magic with them as well, and like, what? And like his eyes begin peering. The golden eyes of Cormain begin peering through. No. Asarak, you must hasten now, Asarak. And like, I need you to roll me Arcana against Asarak's.
Arcana.
Not Arcana, not Arcana. Whatever your magic casting is.
Oh, thank God, it's nature. I'm like, Arcana, -1.
Just naturally is fine. If it's magically, it's screwed.
You managed to crit.
Yeah.
You managed to crit against Asarak. You managed to understand almost intuitively the motions you need to make and speed up and do it faster than Asarak. And like, he has to rest a hand. And he's making a split decision, and he thinks resting a hand on Asarak or resting a hand on you, or like turning his power towards the crowd. He rests a hand on Asarak and begins accelerating them. And like Asarak is catching up with you and going to speed past you, and you and Fekro know that Asarak will finish his crystal ritual before you do. What are you doing, Fekro? Because Dex is completely absorbed and has to do what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You got one shot, bud. Don't miss your chance to blow.
Opportunity goes once in a lifetime. Ugh.
You do notice something is strange is happening though, as Cormain focuses his energy. You notice there are scratch and claw marks on his crystal, and his crystal is crackling and unstable. Like it's not a normal ritual. Like there's instability in the flow of magic as he's altering it. And the flow of time.
How far away are they?
Give me a second to.
Now we bust out the ruler.
Let me. There's no ruler. I don't have a map, but like, give me a second to kind of picture how far away he is, and I'm kind of. Shit. Let me. How far away 2 armies would be? Oh. My bad.
Zoom.
What's he doing?
I'm typing.
The
I'm typing in.
reality is breaking.
I'm typing in how far away 2 armies would stop to speak to each other. But that may be kind of dumb.
The media.
Yeah. And I am.
Percentile die?
So my intention here is to shoot him with my hand crossbow,
Okay.
but distance matters.
Yeah, distance does matter because
To let
it.
me know if that's feasible or not.
Oh, I thought you were gonna throw a bottle at him. The goblin who struck time.
Mm,
I was gonna say 60 feet,
okay.
6, 7.
not 6, 7. Please stop.
I will smite you.
Nice.
Now
That-
every range
6, 7
increment
mentioned?
beyond
Oh,
what your
gee.
range increment is, there's a let me look it up. PF2E.
I'm so glad I bought this hand crossbow because its range increment is 60 feet.
Nice, nice. Are you putting any kind of special bolt in there?
I do
does
have a
such a
poison
bolt.
bolt in there already.
All right. Okay,
You got
so
So-
a special shot.
every range increment away, a -2 target beyond 60 feet, but up to and okay, so every multiple of your range increment of your weapon, it makes a -2 penalty. You're making an attack at a -2 penalty. So at the 6th range increment, the attack is impossible. So like, say you were gonna throw it, and it's like 30, and you try to throw a bomb at like 60, you attack with a -2 penalty.
I thought you said it was 60 feet.
It is 60 feet. Oh, wait,
That's
wait,
the
do you have
thing.
something? You have. I was thinking about your throwing. Are you? You're shooting?
Yeah, I'm
it?
shooting a hand crossbow.
Okay, go ahead, dude. Go ahead, dude.
I'm gonna use a hero point for this as well.
All right, you gotta hit a 25.
I mean, no ammo assigned. Do I need to click this? No, it's attached. What the hell? Let me.
The one faculty of us removing ammo from existence is that the weapons are like, I need ammo.
I attached a bolt to it, by the way. It's just
Yeah.
it's saying no ammunition is assigned to a hand crossbow. Check actions tab.
Huh.
What do you mean?
Try sending it again, maybe.
Yeah. Detach, I guess, and then reattach.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. All right. All right.
Alright, now let's try this strike. Oh, now it's letting me, okay.
It might have just been because
Easy.
the server was closed.
What are
Using
you?
hero point.
What are you aiming for, bud?
So the one casting it is Asarak, right?
Asrak is casting. Yeah.
And then
And-
the person next to him.
Cormain is standing next to him, accelerating him in time, and the rest of his army.
Alright, is there any sort of like magical protection around Asarak as he's casting this?
It appears that he's like the time is accelerating, particularly around him. Yeah.
Okay, and it's Cormain who's doing that accelerating.
Yeah.
Okay, I will target Cormain then.
Okay.
And again, this bolt I have is already preloaded with a poison. So let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
It hits.
And
Well,
I will put this in chat because this is the poison I had.
Curare.
Evil.
A potent paralytic derived from boiled tree bark. Okay, he's got to make a fortitude save, and he's got like a.
And the DC is what's my DC?
He's got to
Okay,
roll
yeah,
a.
that's higher, so it's 25.
He's gonna roll a d20 with his fortitude, which is +10.
Ew.
He succeeds.
No.
He does not get paralyzed.
Was the bolt aiming for anywhere in particular?
Yeah. I'm roll me a second d20, and anything above a 15, I will see. I will see what happens.
D20?
Yeah, a second d20.
Alright. Just flat D20 roll?
Yeah.
Nope.
You would have reroll that
No,
one?
you actually 100% definitely like hit him in his like shoulder that's not focusing on casting, and he looks at you and he's kind of smiling like he's going to win. And he noted like he focuses even more energy on it, and he says, Zolgak, the second they're gone, shut the gate. If there is a demon, we do not want to deal with that, or it's not tied to the Fey realm.
Can I expend any spell slots to help strengthen my casting? Or is it just a matter of who finishes it first?
It's sort of a matter of who finishes it first.
Okay.
He throws a spell at you, Fekro. And he is going to basically attempt to cast at you Entangling Flora underneath your foot. Actually,
The people, stop him!
yeah,
Call
yeah.
the people on the people themselves.
He's going to cast this.
Riot! Wouldn't be the first time we wouldn't say it, or riot.
He's going to place it under your feet around all the people in that group around you, Fekro, including this woman with her children and this person who has been defending you. And you need to make a 25 DC save on reflex.
How good are you tapping shoes?
I clicked it and nothing happened.
Oh, okay. My bad. Just roll your reflex save and we'll see if you hit a D 25.
Might just because we're not existing on the board.
Yeah, you're
That
not on the board.
makes sense.
$33.
You're free, and like he turned Zolgak, like Zolgak is already trying to prepare something. You have another chance, Fekro. Like the rest of the people, including this wife and child, are being trapped under this thing, these vines. And he says rather loudly, Cormain does, I really have to thank you, Spirit. Whatever realm you're from, you were rather convenient. I wouldn't have known about this invasion, and we would have been disadvantaged. A force to the southwest, just as we prepare the Mother's Bow, they would have completely wiped us out.
Alright, you said I have another chance?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I can do is throw a bomb at this point.
Okay.
Do what I do best.
It's going to be a -2 because it's at the end of your second increment, so or your first increment.
Yep.
So
You could move forward. Well, move forward is relative in
Well, I
this
didn't rea-
vast of space.
yeah,
Oh, I figured I only had like one action, so.
you have 3 actions. Yeah, you get 3 actions, the same as combat round.
Okay. Well, that changes things then.
I don't know what your movement is though. 25 feet.
25 feet.
Yeah, that'll. You want to move twice and then make the attack. Yeah. What are you attacking with?
Yeah, I'll move twice and then I will attack with.
Basically,
a-
as you charge at him, like, and everyone freaks out, and even the queen like doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know you amongst her people, and she looks back and she sees another crystal behind her, which scares her.
Fekro, the goblin of the people, throwing a fastball.
Well, I'll just do what I do best. Because I do more damage with that. I'll,
Bless you.
Thank you.
bless you.
Thank you.
I'll throw an alchemist fire. Why not?
It's actually convenient because he does look like a plant. Cormain looks like a plant.
Burn that man's.
I will. And I'll use my last hero point on this.
She looks at you freaked out, and like the queen the queen says one thing to you, like Desro just turns to you and says, "Why are you here?"
Time shenanigans.
Is that what you say to her?
No, I'm just saying that in general, but to myself. Time shenanigans.
Let's see here.
Are you with them? Like with the broken Taldane, the ancient Taldane that she's speaking. Are you with them? Do you wish to destroy us, or is there no hope left? Will more of these crystals form us, and are we without hope?
Who's she saying that to?
She's saying it to Dex.
Oh, me? Oh, I thought she was saying to him.
Because she sees the crystal in your chest while you cast this, and she like sees that it's the same as whatever this man is casting.
Not you, him.
You have beard.
Me. I am me. Who are you?
Yeah.
You want to say something before I click roll?
Yeah. Go ahead and say something because this is your last chance.
Gotcha. So she's asking. Okay, so broken Taldori, she can somewhat understand it. Forgive me for we are not the part of what they are, but what I am. I'm hoping to fix. Oh, thank God, that too scared me. The little chuckle. I was like, "Ah."
The last thing that she says before this ends, and you get one last reply. Will you help us?
Always.
As you land a hit and he burns, he realizes he's accelerating himself too fast, and the burning is he's in the field that's accelerating with the rest of his army, and the burn he realizes he's going to burn himself down. He has to stop accelerating. Asarak. He goes to touch himself, and the moment that he separates from Asarak and he slows down, he says, "Everything lies on you now." And then she raises her staff, spins it, and says, "For my people," and throws a spell of dispel magic. And I'm just gonna see with her. Oh no! It misses. It fucking misses.
Oh, yeah. That's the great of a hero point.
She don't got a hero point, dog.
It's a matter of who gets it done first. You lizard son of a bitch. There can
Yeah.
only be one.
Yeah.
But I Highlander this man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it helps, but my bomb would have hit both of them.
Yeah, your bomb was accelerating, burning both of them, and Asarak definitely would have slowed down. Whatever she intended to do with that doesn't succeed. But you finished the ritual first. What are you doing to them? You have a crystal of banishing.
Banish them to the first world.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. How encompassing is it? Or is it just like those people in the moment?
You know it will cover the entire army.
Okay. Well, they got a tree. Sounds like they have a tree raiser to deal with. As I'm gonna banish them through the portal.
Like, he pats himself out, and you cast a spell, and he says, "Not again!" And he taps his crystal, and it Zolgak says, "No, you're already overtaxed. You too much power." And he forces back by a vine Zolgak and Asarak. Both of you have failed, and he accelerates. He attempts to slow time to a halting point in this region, and his crystal cracks. And at the moment, you see a golden flash over the whole battlefield. It's not quick enough, but something happens to him in this moment, and Asarak, and his entire army. But you do manage to finish the banishment. In a golden flash, one moment, but there's one interesting thing. As Asarak turns to you, he taps his own crystal, and there's like a disjunction between that you feel in your chest. And in that moment, you see, because your eyes are connected with him, focusing on the entire time. He takes a knife and slams a knife into the crystal, attempting to shatter it. And he notices when he flicked it, you felt it in your own chest, and he felt it as well. He attempts to slam a knife into the crystal and utterly destroy it. And all it does is cause an immense feedback.
Oh dear. You know, I kind of saw that coming. Just a bit. I was like, uh-oh.
In a flash of light, you and Fekro are cast backwards. Almost feels like you're about to hit the portal before you fade into this black realm with blue motes. It seems like the entire army disappears, but you see something fly off at a high rate and velocity through the air. And the last thing you note, make me a perception check, guys. You gotta hit a 30.
Baby, plus 16.
Flying through a pocket of, like, essentially the magic attempting to
32.
slow something down. 32, surrounded by golden, time-stopped magic. Flying at an incredible speed, like Mach 7 or something. You see Asarak flying through the air, south.
That sounds like a later issue.
Like, basically,
Which
you
is
see him arcing through the air like a star, hitting it high in the air, like basically flying across Galarian. And you are cast back into this moment, and we will move you guys back to the scene you should be at. And I will. Both of you enter back into your bodies and fly, pretty much just demolishing these two chairs, and with a speed that demolishes these two tables into this wall. And I need both of you to take me 15 points of damage.
Yikes.
That sounds about right. As funny as I was gonna say, I'm gonna take damage from this because I'm definitely flying at high speeds.
Okay.
I have that potion still.
Minus 15 is 67.
Shooting
I too had to do the math.
other direction and embedding itself in the wall right here is the amulet.
Did I just meet Jamondi's family? That was like the first thought I just had. I was like, wait a minute.
Jamani is the first extremely concerned and like runs to you and checks on you. Heroes, are you okay?
Ow.
Heroes, are you okay?
As good as fractured bones in the ribs can be. Fekro, how are your ribs?
Ow.
Jamel has no idea what's going on, none of the rest of you does. And she stands up and she says, Lindsay, are you capable of healing them? Tend to them. And she walks over to her amulet and grabs it and pulls it out of the wall. Like, basically has to kind of make a strength check. But I don't doubt that
Jimmy is out.
I don't doubt that she'll succeed.
Dex? Oh god.
Wow.
Oh, she actually can't move it out of the wall, and she laughs. Not that I need it anymore. Corey, if you would confirm what I am about to say, come take a look at the amulet.
If you'd be a dear.
I always had my suspicions.
Dex, was that what you experienced?
Yes, except it was head to table, not back to spine wall.
Corey, she's basically asking you to get the amulet right there on the wall, right here, and asking you to make a strength check and just a strength 10 DC.
I'm actually surprised Jamani has a +3 in her strength. I thought it was gonna be something crazy.
Strength 10 DC? How do I just roll pure strength?
Go to your character sheet on the front.
On the front, that's right.
Yeah.
She's like, honey dear, can you grab my necklace from the wall? That's okay. That makes sense.
She leans
actually.
down and hugs both Fekro and you, and she says, "I always believed in both of you." This is
Can I
why.
get the history lesson?
This is why when I first heard your names, when I first heard rumor from Otari, I did not believe it. Truly impressive, truly amazing how these things work out. Roll your strength roll, Corey.
I'm trying to click on the strength, but it's not popping up a roll.
You might just have to roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
It should have the option to roll a strength roll, but weird. It should let you just roll one of your attributes.
I don't know.
Weird.
I've never been able to roll an
Just
attribute.
Type a /R d20 plus 1. Amir,
Flex your muscles, King. Well, we're all struggling to pull this thing. It must have really been embedded.
yeah, it flew out
Well,
at like some
You
crazy
know what?
speed.
I'll spend a hero point to pass it. Why not?
Yeah.
Jayo.
You pull, and fly back into the table and kind of hit yourself in the back. Luckily, you're wearing armor, and like it's in your arms. And like when you look at it, you're holding essentially a beautiful gold, like piece of gold, like equipment. Like it looked golden, but you can tell just as a dwarf, it's not pure gold. That's why it tarnished the time. And as you like kind of like you're looking at like some weird scratches on the back, and like you kind of like dust it off, and it says something in Elven. Can you read Elven, Corey? Being the racist that you are, can you read Elven?
Yeah.
In Elven, it reads, "On the day when all hope was lost, for we entrusted ourselves to strangers, and we entrust ourselves to strangers forevermore. For kindness will not fail. This in remembrance." Dax Wolvar,
That's enough.
and Farco the Goblin.
At least I got my first name right.
Nice.
And I'm not gonna make you make an intelligence roll or a investigation roll. Jamandi is grasping both of you tightly in both her arms, and she says, "I always had hope, had suspicions, thought I was lying to myself. Congratulations, heroes. I did not know how it happened. I thought perhaps I was lying to myself or delusional, but now it all makes sense." And she sits down and laughs.
It's like,
and
see,
rests
I
back in a
never
chair.
lie. Oh.
And rests back in a chair, and she's the only person who has connected every dot. And Lindsay's like, "Care to share with the rest of us?" And she's just kind of like, not maniacally laughing, but laughing to herself, and just completely whatever tension that's in this constantly busy businesswoman's body. He's laughing like a child, and she. I thought I was insane when I first suspected, but I knew that I should have. I trusted my instincts correctly. That is the first thing that you learn as an Aldori, that your instincts are more often than all the world correct. And Jamel is like just kind of dumbfounded and like enemy demands an answer. Corey, could you please present the heroes with their amulet, or at least the amulet from which they came and from which they returned?
Corey will bring the amulet over.
She will basically jump over the table with like skipping like a schoolgirl, sit down in a chair and kick all her legs back and forth like a happy woman, like a very excitedly happy, like a woman who's just fallen in love. She'll kick back in the chair and rest. No, not to me, King Corny. No apologies. To the heroes which I entrusted myself to you. The heroes with which you return.
As Dex is just like a pile of bones on the floor. It's like opens a hand. Anyone have any milk?
Milk.
Milk.
I saw them bring out milk earlier.
Throw my bones in it.
Jamani, care to explain with us? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lindsay, are you sure you haven't put two to get two together? I'm sure I haven't. Like, what just happened? They were like frozen in space. They weren't moving for like 2 minutes, and then they just fly across the room. I don't know what's happening.
Somebody used the force push on it. Just
Yeah, it looked like you guys were just like Becker was on the ground, and then you were just standing frozen, stuck still, and they were kind of like tapping you, and then like backed up for you, trying to figure out what was happening, and then you just flew across the room. Oh, Jamel, you can release all your people. Everything makes sense now. Nothing to you, King Corey, for I had my suspicions about how significant you were, or all of you are actually connected to them, the heroes of Atari. Heroes of Atari, that's funny. Heroes indeed. Corey, you can roll. In our other system, we have a logic function, so I'm kind of keep thinking of rolling logic. You can roll a
all knowledge.
non-recall knowledge. I don't think that makes super sense, but
Oops, shoot! Drop my phone.
is there like a thing for investigation?
I think so.
Let's see a skill like close to that.
What do you roll for investigation, Fekro?
Whatever makes the most sense.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You can roll gather information, or if you would like to roll point out, you can roll point out.
Point out?
You can do point out, which is on the first sheet, or on the exploration sheet, you can do gather information, which is a +11. Or you can do decipher writing, because that writing is kind of weird to you.
It'll be under your actions.
It's under your action 0. You have the option of pointing out something, gathering information, or of deciphering writing.
Oh, cool! I can create a forgery with -1.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'll do decipher writing. That should be a bit interesting.
Having trouble believing what you're seeing, because seeing is believing, Corey. You walk up to the pillar and you grab out a piece of white chalk that's in your bag, and like holding this thing, and like Jamel's like, "Hey, what are you doing to our building?" And like you kind of like tell him whatever you tell him, but you begin you begin following from ancient Elven. You begin translating characters. Roll me your decipher writing deck.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, that is above a 25 by 4. You pass by 4, and you write line after line after line of character as they'd appear in both Taldane and then Elven, correcting them for possible transliterations. And then you finally arrive at like, well, this was the ancient era. This was this, and then there was a shift, and the Trans-Galarian trade affected this. And you arrive at the final transliteration of the names as you correct some of the letters across this what is a 3,000-year time gap, and it is now translated properly. Fekro and Dex Weaver. Fekro the Goblin and Dex Weaver. Which is what's engraved. We entrust ourselves to strangers, Fekro and Dex Weaver. Make sense to you yet, King? I see you're already connecting dots. Lindsay, I'm rather disappointed in you, but
Damn.
she what am I supposed to be connecting? Like What just happened? Like, Tilly?
I have toes in my ribs. She was just going flung.
Expect all this when I signed up for that contract all those months ago.
I didn't have many high expectations. But I had a suspicion, and I worked with it. My suspicions grew stronger the more times that you proved successful in your events, and I never knew when the time was right, but it seemed today was correct.
And I'm like just assembling myself. See, I never lie. Just collapse again.
Care to make it plain for them, or should I, Corey?
You'll probably be more articulate than I.
Well,
As you see in his great hand, as a king should write in great letters, illegible by the people on posters and pillars and boards, and you may leave this and mark it. I'd actually recommend you etch that, Jamel. And Jamel's like, "What are you talking about? You seem a little loopy." Jamani, I am a little loopy because I did not believe that things like this could happen. I had, you get yourself in business and long forget hope and childlike wonder. That there is the translation across the ages of the engraving that has been on my family Bolamdils, and like Jolia and Adina speak up. You were never to speak that name again. You have greatly, grievously done an evil today, sister, and like. I understand the cost, but it's necessary to expatriate the info. Like, we will report this to the other Aldores. You have broken one of the oaths to retrieve your old name. Fine then, do what you must, sisters. That is my old name. You have heard it. You may write it down, Lindsay, or not. You may strike it from the record, and perhaps my error today amongst my sisters may be forgotten and forgiven for so great a strange deed, and you will hear next. That is the leaf of that name, and I will not repeat it again, sisters, and everyone will just remember their memories, and we will forget this, and like, Jolia is more stern, and Adina kind of shrugs because she does like Jamandi. That is the leaf, and you connect in your brain, the leaf of Balamdil. My mother's name. My family's name. That leaf came from those who immigrated from the first world 3,000 years ago, who were rescued by two stark and strange heroes. A goblin of blazing heroism, as it is said amongst my family, written and recorded on that day, of all manner of artifices and tools at which they had never dreamed or seen before. And besides them, a hero with glowing crystal, imbued with ancient magics which fought back ancient magics. Pared down to the skeleton is, I think, how the story used to tell it. But I think that probably has changed in the ages. Do you think, Corey? What are you saying, Joandi? Like, come on, connect the dots, Lindsay. You're an investigative person. What, that they always saved your family? What happened to the two of you? Please tell us what just happened, because I have my suspicions. And she sits down and she says, "Let them corroborate my story." But I believe that day 3,000 years ago, a goblin of blazing heroism and a pared down to the skeleton figure fought back wretched druids which threatened the lives of elves, which pinned them between demon and land, and the hopes of Keonan won. But surely you could have been anywhere, or perhaps just having a seizure. Who knows?
Yeah, ill intended.
So, Ow. Earlier, after Dex slammed his head on that table,
Yep.
and I took him up to his room, he had confessed to me that he believes he traveled through time. And of course, being Dex, I believed him. And now I have witnessed that myself.
You know,
Take
I
that
thought
as you
only,
will.
you know, I thought Blink was the only one who could do that.
Oh, perhaps actually I can actually solve this for you. You have not spoken the name, yes? That is one of the names are written down. Lindsay, perhaps give me a piece of paper. This will test it. I shall write them down before you say them. And she writes 3 names down and closes the paper and asks Lindsay. It is of course drifted through time. Corey, you may check as well. Please tell the story of how you saved us from the 3 druid kings.
They were kings. Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. No druid would ever, no self-respecting druid would become a king. It's just mean. Me trying to remember the names. We got 2 of them. I'm trying to remember the 3rd guy. There's Asterisk.
She looks at it and she says, I mean, like, she kind of shrugs and Corey, you clearly are better at Elven for reasons I don't actually want to go into right now. And she like closes the paper and waits for you to walk over to her, and she says, like, you come tell me if I'm translating this properly.
I'll come over and take a look. Do I need to do a roll?
Yeah, go ahead and like Lindsay will roll a society and need to hit a 30, and then you will try and hit a 30.
30 on dot.
Lindsay's like, well, actually, Professor would get really mad if I'm not practicing my conjugation correctly, so give me a second. And he draws out like some diagram how to properly conjugate this word. All 3 of these names, like, and like you kind of double checking her behind her work. Roll me a society check.
Fecker, do you remember the third guy's name?
What?
Beckbro would remember.
Yeah, Zolgak.
Thank you.
you. The player
I was
did
like,
not.
something with a V. I'm like, V something.
Yeah, so it's like you repeat the names Zolgak, Asarak, and Cormain.
Hold it, that's right. Hold, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am now moving them from organizations to now enemies. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
I was like, these guys are a weird bunch. They're an organization. No, they're in fact enemies.
Asarak was casting a thing from his crystal, and then Cormier is speeding up time around him, and they're telling this Volgak guy to close the gate
Seal the
once they were
portal.
done. You know.
How's the names compare? And like, you repeat that last one, Beckro?
Did I say it right?
Yeah, she just well, yeah, that's a little interesting. And she like Corey, and he's like Corey kind of checks, and he's like he's changing a V to a Z, or Z to a V, but yeah.
It tracks.
And like she shows out the rest of everybody and like passes the paper around, and like I don't know how many of you read Elven, and like Jamel is like I do. He actually speaks Fae, like, which is what this is, a combination of Elven and Fae. Ancient Elven is a form of Fae, and he looks at it and he says, "Interesting." Tilly, do you speak Fae?
Now show him.
You speak Elven and Fae, and Tilly is the best able to testify that.
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Of course, Edina, being half elf, doesn't speak it. She just speaks common because, you know. Anamid steps forward and she says, I wish to investigate this myself. Please show me the paper, Jamel. And she will gather the information and make a collection to herself.
There I am. I was like, where's the button? Peel myself off the wall.
She says that there are reasonable variations enough in this name that I can't believe some silly nonsense. Perhaps there is some magic stored in your ancient leaf, Aldori. And they tapped into another form of ancient magic, and concussive blowback is common amongst magics. You are reading too much into it.
Yeah, I just realized we need to keep her around. It makes Corey not absorb the bad luck of the die.
Oi.
A bad luck charm, you could say.
Julia doesn't speak it, doesn't speak it either, but Jamel is completely convinced, and he kind of says, if you'll excuse me very quickly, Corey, who has the crystals, actually? You know, does any, like, Julia takes them and then pockets them and says, we'll be keeping these safe from now on. It is, of course, the Eldori's duty to keep the land safe, as it is yours. Yes, sir.
Cool. Works for me.
Very well. If you'll excuse me, I need to go speak to Tamal and calm down my servants and free them from the basement.
They're all like, panic mode!
I wish they didn't take a lucky rabbit's foot.
And he will disappear.
You know, Fikro, I was not expecting time travel to be on my to-do list of things.
Your bingo card.
This has been a rather lovely dinner and a wonderful vacation. Thank you very much for confirming my suspicion. And she plants a big kiss on your cheek, Goblin Fekro, and a big kiss on Dex's cheek. And then she walks over to the king. And for corroborating everything that I have said and being a man of general usefulness and utility to your kingdom, and she plants a kiss on you, and she says, she goes to Lindsay and like Amiri says, no, and like, very well.
Let's go. The king got his kiss. Let's go. Woo! First step in the right direction.
She kicks her feet up, stretches her feet on the chair. Well, whatever happens now, I am rather assured that everything will be okay.
Sure.
Oh, I'm going to go find a path.
I'm gonna go find a bed.
Dude,
Yeah.
two heroes. Well, heroes of the Keonan people, heroes of Otari, and generally heroes of your kingdom. I was told and she will detail basically to Corey and Corey alone, like for the rest of this night, if anyone wishes to hear. She doesn't want to be recorded by Lindy's autoquill, but she basically details to you and you alone, Corey, over the rest of this night. Childhood fairy tales before she was separated from her mother. Of the heroes of her family. And to trust that whenever in the hour that they needed most, they would be produced from the amulet.
We became a Pokemon. We were summoned.
As we're walking, I'll just.
She will explain to you over the last 3 months. She has, in more confidence, believed in her choice because she had a childlike suspicion, and on nothing more than childlike wonder, he offered an invitation to these two heroes who fit the bill so much of her childlike heroes. Of the heroes of her family. On that and that alone, she invited these two heroes to come to her mansion. And when they saved her from the assassins and helped the rest of the heroes in the hall, when they helped calm down the fires, when they built the kingdom, when they killed Hargolka, when they save Varn, she has more confidence than she has ever expressed before. Entrusted them to you, and for whatever reason, they have entrusted you to be king, and so she has entrusted much to you, Corey, though you were not part of her her childhood stories. And about 3 hours pass, and it is now midnight.
Maybe that's why Corey hates me so much. I'm a goblin is safe. Safe now.
It should have been. It should have been.
You know, it's funny. I could imagine if Corey had teleported with me, he would have been like, "All right, I got the shot." Puts a hole in the druid.
I want to also tell you players something, but I'll tell you when we do the meme review. But we are past 11, though we started late. Do you wish to continue going?
I can't.
I'm fine with pausing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a solid point. We can
It's a good
catch
spot
it
to
in
end.
the next session.
Okay, in that
Especially
case,
since it's been kind of a mess to be good to digest it. So
it'd
Yeah, honestly.
be good to digest it some and start tomorrow with the adventure proper. And I'm going to scroll up
Hooray.
for the meme recap. And let's turn our stream views on to the meme recap.
Wait, they're gonna see?
Where does the recap for today start? Okay, the
up at the very
yeah.
top.
Just a little bit, just a little bit above clown.
Yeah. All right.
Is
Nope,
the
not that
stream
far.
is? Are
Stream
you
has-
streaming that?
I'm still streaming. Yeah, no, we stream the meme reviews. It's okay, Tilly. Don't worry. I'm not going to reveal anyone's actual name unless you typed it down here somewhere.
I just didn't know. I just didn't know.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't we do the meme review? Just don't type your actual name in chat for some reason.
Oh
Hoodie,
no!
use hoodie, dear God.
Tilly's magical dagger, like all these flying swords as she causes them to fly up. That you did that before the session. I think I saw that before the session.
Yeah.
What's up with the clown? Oh,
Yeah.
clown heart. Yeah. Forget you guys.
Love you
Wait,
too,
why
buddy.
is Chris Handsome here?
That was I think we were starting to interrogate Dex, and that was
Oh yeah.
one of the Outdoors sisters, I think, telling him to sit down.
Yeah.
That was when we arm wrestled.
Looking down here, let's see here what's going on. Oh yeah, the arm wrestle. Yeah.
And then when I was told that there's other options than Jathel,
Yeah.
I was shaking her hand. It's like,
Humbled or fumbled? What? What is this?
Humbled or fumbled, call it.
that's what I was shaking her hand, and she was like, I was like, did I do wrong?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. humbled or
Dex's
fumbled, call it.
POV. I don't know what to say to that when he's speaking to this weird Cormaid guy.
No, that was when everyone got awkward about the handshake. I was like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Then we started going
What
to the
is this?
Cormaid.
What is that? Was that 3,000 yard stare?
That was Dex like having his first episode.
Yeah,
of
the second
session.
one.
Yeah, his first episode. Tilly infiltrating
Let's
Dex's
go.
stream. Tilly like appearing to the bottom left of this guy talking to people. Who are you people? Time travel. Yeah, everyone look at you like you're the weirdest guy at the party as you instantly shatter your own skull for no reason, weirdo. Like, yeah, that's strange. The druid, what's up with the druid? Meanwhile, Dex is like, oh man, I got a headache.
That was when things started going sideways. Like, what are these gems? It's poison, isn't it? Tilly, it's strong magic.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no.
I remember hearing a lot of pigs in the
It's
background
frosted
where you guys were like, oh no, they're magic, no, they're poison. Like you typed oh no the second that he was like, Tamal, shut down this entire building. Like, I don't want to see a person in or out.
And then
I was gonna
enemies
make
like,
a
I've
joke.
been poisoned.
Dex is
Oh,
like,
no,
really, like, they're
dandruff.
gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me.
Oh no, that was animated.
Oh yeah.
She's like,
I was
who
like,
poisoned
don't make
me?
it anymore.
And then,
I was like,
Corey's do you have any idea how little it narrows it down? That's a crystal, it glows, and it's magic. They all do that. That's what magic crystals are. They
Yeah.
glow
Yeah.
and they do things.
Yeah, wolf.
Yeah, I was like, whenever you said you left a piece of your head on the thing, I was like, are you just leaving dents around for us to pick up? What the hell?
Leaving
Yeah.
skull in your...
Corey's seeing
And I'm-
this go south, and he's like, I don't like how this is going. Like, I know that you're lying, Dex.
when you said you're like, let's make it public, I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna die, aren't I?
I'm not the bad guy. Wait, what are these two? I gotta know what these two memes are.
So that one is when I was just like sitting there, like they're like, okay, it's fine, everything's calm, and he's like, and you asked him, it's like, keep it private, make it public, and he's like, make it public. I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
And then that was when somebody told Anime to shut up. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Lindsay and then Jamal, both are like, if you could just quietly, respectfully be quiet, lady. Both.
Captain America one's more of an inside one. I'll explain later.
Okay, yeah. Corey like suddenly realizing this is a very unsafe crystal.
Yeah.
Azarok magic crystals. Yeah. Dex forming them hand signs.
Also, interesting to know that the lizard form that I choose for an illusion is what I think I look like.
Yeah,
Or
it's
what I
not what
thought
you
it looked
actually
like.
look. It's an illusion because it's an illusion. You're picking your form. You don't actually know.
Yeah. Now I know what the body used to look like.
And then he's like, like two crystals. There can only be one. Now back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Don't miss your chance to blow.
They came out of the final one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they came out of the final one. And then skeletons fall apart against the wall. What is this? Skipping and happy.
That's
oh,
Jumanji.
Jumanji skipping. Yeah. Whoa, most excellent.
And then that was me. I was like, oh my god, we're really dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Jumanji giving you a kiss on the cheek and you're not processing it properly.
He's like, oh my god.
It should have been me, not him.
Yeah.
And okay, so now that we've done the recap, there's one thing I want to tell you. That isn't actually what was on the back of, like, Bekro, you would know this. This is a thing that I will tell you for next episode to keep in mind. You and Deck are the only people who saw that amulet before and after, right? Before you went in the past and after. You know there was nothing on the back of that amulet when it was first passed around. This is one of those weird, like, self-fulfilling prophecy things, and also like tampering with time. There was nothing on the back of that amulet the first time. Like, no etching. It was just a plain amulet. And you also know this, Dex, that, like, and what I'm going to say as a GM, not like narrating or anything, me just saying this is legitimately what happened. When you went back in time, you caused the etching to be there and the story to be about the amulet. Like, you going back in time affected what's on that amulet and why she invited you.
Oh, so you're the reason why this whole session was a mess.
Yeah.
That's about right. But you see, this is leading up to greatness. This is the timeline where you hook up with Jamandi.
Yeah.
All according to plan.
This is the timeline where Jamani's like, maybe all these people are heroes. Favorable, great favor be upon you. She literally did not have a childhood like this, where she was told these legendary stories, in the other timeline. Her mother didn't tell her fanful stories, and there wasn't an army that marched on Keonan. Like, you caused the army to be there and then solved the problem in the same episode. I want you to know that.
Let's go.
Yeah, what a
Behind
clusterfuck.
history.
Yeah.
It's like, ah, shit. Well, I hope it didn't look too deep into that map. Army is there. Ah, shit. You looked too deep into the map.
Yeah.
And I was like, should I kill this guy? I'm like, no, that might fuck with history, but this might just be a memory. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm
I'll just
sure
burn
it's
the map
fine.
just
Yeah.
in case. Snaps back to the
like-
past
Hey.
again. Uh-oh.
Everything worked out in the end.
So I must thank you for that map. That's not good.
And we neatly tie up this bow here, players and viewers. I will see you again next week for some crazy kookiness as we have to explain everything that just happened to Saddest Ignis has been gone for 2 episodes. Goodbye.